morning, everybody, and welcome back to your weekly energy forecast. So let us get right into it and let us see what cards we have, what energy we have to navigate this week, what energetic weather is going to be at play, and also what hacks we can have from Spirit and guidance from Spirit as to how to navigate all of this. Okay, so let's see, what energy do we have here for today and tomorrow, being Monday and Tuesday? We have Judgment. If you look at this beautiful card, this lady standing there, and it looks like she's letting something go and letting something free. Now, that is exactly what I hear here, is the word freedom. So today and tomorrow, Spirit is encouraging us to think about, what does freedom mean to us? What does that look like for us? Does freedom mean we can make our own choices, make our own decisions? Do we think for ourselves? Do we honor ourselves first and act accordingly? What does freedom mean for us? And with it, I hear the word liberation. And what the image they're giving me here to work with is letting go of what we've been holding on to so tightly. So this will be like letting go of unrealistic expectations of ourselves, of others, of the world, of our goals, just letting go of being unrealistic. I'm hearing that loudly, okay? And embracing what is real and true and what feels right to us. This really is hitting us in the feels today and tomorrow. We're really being encouraged to feel and act on what is good and right and liberate, set free, set ourselves free from unrealistic expectations and also good old-fashioned judgment, not judging ourselves or judging other people around us either. Okay, beautiful card. Okay, let us ask for further elaboration from the angels and ancestors. Let's see what guidance is here for today and tomorrow. Isn't this interesting? How similar. That lady, like I said, she's got this, she's releasing her spirit. She's releasing this beautiful soul that's leaping for joy out of her. And here we have Master Teacher Jesus letting go of this dove. Isn't that amazing? The similar imagery. Okay. When I tune into the energy of this card, look, the wording says learn from spiritual experiences. When I tune into the energy of this card, again, I get the word liberation. Okay. And liberation comes from letting go of expectation, of unrealistic expectations of ourselves, of the world, and of others, right? So set yourself free. The truth shall set yourself... it's Monday. The truth shall set you free. Your truth shall set you free. I hear that loudly. So really take stock of your life this week. And see, okay, where am I withholding my truth? Where am I not being honest with myself? Where am I not being honest with others? Where do I need to stand in my integrity and do what is good and right for me, not what everybody else thinks I should be doing? Right? Be your own authority. I'm hearing that. Okay, that's a beautiful card. Okay, let us get some further wisdom from the wisdom of the oracle. I just felt like I needed like 100 different decks today. Okay, let's see. This one pops out. This card says milk and honey. So this card is coming as a reassurance that we are getting everything we want and need. We are being supported no matter what chaos is swirling on around us, around the world. We are being provided for. We are safe. We are secure. There's some good stuff out there, right? And we will experience more of the good stuff. The more we set ourselves free, the more we liberate ourselves, the more we say yes to our truth, and the more we learn from the challenges that we're experiencing, right? As we learn and grow and evolve, our vibration raises, and as we raise our vibrations, so we experience more of the good stuff. Okay, interesting. Now let's see, what do we need to surrender? I'm loving this deck. I absolutely love this deck because surrender has been a big theme for all of us this year. So I'm so happy I managed to get this deck. Okay, so what do we all need to surrender as a collective in the beginning of this week? So, it says surrender unhealthy relationships And the wording on the card says, let go of relationships that do not serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So again, this ties in here with the Judgment card. It's releasing, letting go unhealthy expectations of yourself, of others. And I'm hearing Spirit say, take people at face value right now. People are showing you who they are, right? We can't change people into what we want them to be or expect them to be. We have to accept people the way that they are, and they are that way for their own reasons. We can't fix or change people. Okay, so surrender toxic relationships. Beautiful. Okay, now let's see, what do we have for the middle of the week? What energy do we have here for the middle of the week? We have the Queen of Swords. I love this card. If you look at this queen, she's sitting there, she's looking over the ocean, she's contemplating her future, she's thinking about her plans, she's thinking about where she's going, but she's also using the past to guide her. So in other words, it's like she's contemplating, okay, well, I took that action step and I did that and I experienced that and it didn't really go the way I wanted it to. So now I'm using that as a tool, as an experience. So I'm not going to repeat that now. I'm not going to do the same thing 10 times and expect a different result. I'm going to take action. I'm going to go as I feel guided to, and I'm going to make logical choices, not emotional ones. So this card essentially means clarity, and also not to take everybody as well as ourselves so seriously. We need to lighten up a little bit here in the middle of the week. Okay. Let's see, what further elaboration do we have from the angels and the ancestors? Someone pops out. Mother Earth. We had this the other day too. Feel loved and comforted. So this card comes as a support. It's saying that no matter what we're working through, no matter what we're experiencing, no matter how we're moving forward, no matter what the changes are, we are loved and we are supported at all times. And this has been a running theme for ages. The cards like this have come up a lot. That is reminding us that the universe, God, creator, all that is, source, has our back, right? So make those decisions that you're feeling guided to make, because the universe has your back. Okay, now let's get some further wisdom from the wisdom. Oh, that one pops right out. The wisdom of the oracle. This card says, clean it up. Okay, so in other words, yes, it's time to come out of the emotional muddy waters here, middle of the week, and see reality, see clarity, and decide, okay, I'm tired of this mess and this mess and this mess. I'm now moving forward, but before I move forward, I need to clean up my side of the street here. I need to clean up the mess so that I can have clarity. Cleaning up the mess can also, they show me words. So this will be about apologizing. You know, if you felt that you were out of turn with something, this could be about making amends. This can be about repairing cracks in relationships that you feel need them, right? Clean it up, right? Let's clean up our messes. Let's make sure our side of the street is nice and clean in the middle of the week. Okay, and what do we need to surrender in the middle of the week? Let's see. What do we need to surrender? Surrender to the magic of who you are. It says we all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Isn't that beautiful? So here, middle of the week, we're getting out of the muddy waters of the emotions, of the I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, my life is going to hell, blah, blah, blah. We're coming out of that. We needed to be there though, because we needed to see what needed to change. We needed to see what we needed to work on. Now we're coming out of that with some clarity. Now we can see that yes, the universe has our back. It is safe to make choices and decisions that are good and healthy and right for us, because we're magical beings. We deserve all that is good. We deserve to be authentic and real. And we also deserve to clean up the mess that some of our actions might have created, right? And also clean up our act here. Spirit is showing me we need to clean up the way we think. We need to clean up, as in, do we feel like we're victims of circumstance, or are we empowered beings? What choice are we making here, middle of the week? Okay, interesting. Now let's see, Friday and the weekend. What guidance is here for Friday and the weekend? And this card fell out. Okay. 2 majors this week we've got. Okay, so here we have the Hermit. Now, if you look at this lady, she's kind of chilling there on a cliff. She's surrounded by darkness, but around her is this light. So this card talks about the need for some quiet time, for some reflection, for connecting to your own light within, listening to your own guidance. I'm hearing loudly. We're needing some quiet this weekend to really reflect on how are we now going to move forward. Now that we've cleaned up our side of the street, we've cleaned up the mess, we've got rid of some clutter, we're letting go of what doesn't serve us. Now where to from here? Okay. And how you'll know, Spirit is reminding us that we never get given the whole map. We never get given the whole picture as to where to go or what to do, but we do get given one little step at a time. And we're going to get the first step this weekend when we go quiet and we tune into our heart, because that's where our creator resides, our universe, our source energy speaks to the heart. So tune into your heart this weekend so that you know what is your next correct step. Spirit is saying knowing that you can't go wrong. Whenever you make a decision based on what you feel is really right for you, you can't go wrong. Okay, interesting. Now let's see what guidance is here now from the angels and the ancestors for the end of the week. This one. You can't make this up. We have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. So this card really is best friends with this card. They have exactly the same meanings. Okay? Because now I'm hearing Spirit say this weekend is a choice point. We need to make some decisions this weekend on exactly how are we going to be moving forward, listening to our intuition, like I said, because the way we've been doing things or what we've been experiencing or what have you up until this point, some of it hasn't really worked, right? So now we need to think about what do we really want? Knowing that, remember that we are magic, we deserve this, we're good, we deserve all that is good. Okay, let's get some elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle for the end of the week by the book. Okay, so this card essentially means doing things with integrity, doing things the right way, okay? As in, yes, listening to your intuition. Your intuition will never lead you the wrong way, that's for sure, okay? So do things here by the book, do things the right way, because the universe is governed by certain laws. None of us are immune to those laws, right? And we need to stick to those, right? So in other words, okay, I'm asking Spirit, how can we stick to the universal laws? Trust, they're saying. Okay, so we need to trust that as much as we've let go of the things, the people, the situation in our lives that wasn't really good for us, now we need to trust that if we act in integrity and we act with what we feel is right, the natural effect is getting what we really deserve and what is really our divine birthright. Okay, when we do things by the book, we do things with integrity, we do things with love, with good intent, for the greater good of all. Good always comes from that. Okay, so do what you feel is ultimately right for you, obviously with harm to none. Okay, always have good intentions. All right, and what do we need to surrender this weekend? What do we need to surrender? This one. Surrender fear. It says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Can't make this up. Okay, so here on the weekend, as we are now finding our truth, we're listening to our inner guidance. We now know what we want and how to move forward. Now we need to release the fear that is attached to that. Okay, because whenever we're about to grow, whenever we're about to move forward in a new way, there's always a little fear that comes up. always. So surrender the fear and trust that you will never be guided to a place, a person, a situation, a thing where you will not be supported. The universe doesn't work that way, right? So surrender fear, let it go. And they're saying, remember to breathe. Whenever a fear comes up, literally your solar plexus chakra constricts, and then you feel like you can't breathe, and then your heart chakra closes, which lowers our immunity, just as a side note, okay? Let go of the fear. There's nothing to fear. Once again, the universe has our back, right? Feel loved and comforted no matter what you're experiencing. Okay, so what I love about us this week is that we're taking charge of our lives this week. It's like we're really cleaning house, and we're getting honest with ourselves, and we're saying, hold on, you know, I deserve more than what I've been getting. I deserve more than what I've been allowing myself to experience. I deserve better. I choose to liberate myself and set myself free from other people's expectations, even my own expectations. I now choose to set myself free, and only good will come of it. Brilliant. Okay, stunning week this week. Looks like a very internal, hard work week, but hey, it's all good. All work is always rewarded. So there you go. I hope that helps you. And as you know, stick around a little bit later. I'll post the video that I'm going to be doing this afternoon on the individual star signs, the astro forecast for the week, and that'll be going up later. So stay tuned and have yourselves an amazing week, and sending you all so much love. And thank you once again for being here. Take care and keep well. Bye.